Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome back to Skidmark. I'm your host with the most, and this week, well, we've got a muscle car, a trip up a mountain, and looking at some, well, a cheap alternative to your high price sports cars. But first, the classy Vigoro. Definitely a staple of American muscle. The classy Vigoro. Good old fashioned American muscle. And I get to give it a test drive. Right, let's see what she can do. Right, in the classy range, the Vigoro. It's another one of those muscle cars that personifies the good old American muscle, the working man. It's definitely at working man prices, $21,000. Single overhead cam V8. Possibly supercharged. But if we're honest, it's going to handle like a muscle car. This does exactly what it says on the tin. Gives you power on the straights, nothing in the corners. But again, it's just in the area of cheap, affordable. If you like a muscle car, this definitely would be in there. Although my personal preference is the Sabre Turbo. And look at this guy. This guy just stands out, just driving a convertible in this industrial area, the heart of the working part of the city. So there's someone that's got the right idea with the ruiner. I don't get why that cavalcade didn't just go. I mean, you can turn right on a red light. So look, Ronan's car wash. You want to talk? Run down. Past Raven. I think that might be a meat factory. See Vitarus. Oh, they make glass. See real glass men with pride. But I actually think I might be lost. I think we might have to ask these fine young gentleman for some directions. Hola amigos. Idiota lost. Que. Where, how, get out of. Que, shithole. Que.
Hey, you fucking blind
Hey,
asshole?
don't ignore me, boy.
Idiot. You really want to fuck with the Vagos? What's your
Oh.
problem? You want drama?
And
Yeah,
looking for directions did not go well. He pulled out a gun, so I asked again, very politely. So what? How do you get out of K shithole? Por favor.
Hey, put those
Oh,
freaky hands.
and then I got punched and shot. And well, I found my way out. One hospital trip later and a taxi ride back to my car, found my way out effectively. I do not know why that guy reacted like that. And I was just asking for directions. I didn't say anything offensive. You know, like I was saying before, I was so rudely assaulted. The classy Vigoro, definitely a muscle car of the past, but definitely one that you should have in your collection if you are a connoisseur of good old-fashioned hard-working blue-collar American muscle. So after that adventure, it is now time to put this car around the track, and that means handing it over to our tame racing driver. Some say its first name really is The, and for some strange reason he's allergic to those pesky English. All we know is he's called the Cog. Cog gets his hands on the Vigoro. Let's see what he can do. Through turn one. A little lift and ring, a little wide as well. Vigoro not the best handling car. Plenty of understeer. Essentially this behaves just like a proper muscle car through the follow through. A little bit of cog vision. The approach is 100 miles an hour. Got through and entering deck. And the Cog looks like he's now on top of the understeer. And the run to the far left through the puddle that never dries. 9 years that puddle's been there. Oh, and the back stepping out. Went across the line. So the Classe Vigoro did it in a 1 minute 29.3, which puts it level with, I guess, its brother, the Sabre Turbo, which also did a 129.3. So now moving on. The producers again have given me another challenge. So I went up to Mount Chiliad on the Raton Canyon Trail to find out what it was. Alright, so it's a wet and rainy day, Los Santos, and the producers have told me to go up to Raton Canyon for a little bit of a challenge. Now they said they'd left me a car here, so I'm hoping it's not that. No, they told me it'd be a nice 4x4, which I can't see it being the Cavalcade. Oh god, the old model Cavalcade as well. Ugh. So it must be you. It said that my challenge was in the glove box. Right, so I have to drive this up to the top of the mountain. Okay, that should be easy. I cannot believe they got me a Carine Everon. Let's find out what she can do up the hill. If you are looking for an off-road vehicle, this has got to be one of the best. And oh, and I've already... okay. We'll cut that bit out. We will cut that bit out right there. Obviously though, the producers will probably leave it in. This has got to be the right way. I mean, I didn't look at any maps before setting off. Which actually is typical for me. Let's just find our way, fumble around. That did not feel safe. Yeah, it's got to be up here. So this has got to be the top. And boy, was I wrong. Oh, come on. That's the mountain. I'm gonna get all the way up there in this. Okay. Oh, I've got to find my way over there first. Whoa. I hope this is insulated against lightning, because that was a big one. Just mounting that. Right. Taking up that one. God, this is a long way to go. Every time it turns right, I just hope it goes left. Yeah, we'll get around that. Go gently. Let's put some power down. Let's see what this bad boy can do. Right. Yeah, this has got to be the path up the mountain. making use of that 5 litre V8 and the 4-wheel drive. Oh, okay, that could be tricky. Alright, I need to keep it going up that. And turn, the producers never give me an easy challenge, do they? Oh, come on. Give it some power. Power. Uh-oh. Just hope it rolls back. Yes. Whew. Right. Oh, and it's brightening up now just as I'm about to get to the top of big puddles. Big puddles. Let's up this one. Get some handbrake. Yes. Can stretch her a bit now. To the left, up the hill. Oh god, this is narrow. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. 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 God, will you just stop? Oh. Oh God, ow. Ow. Oh, thank God for that tree. Look at all the plunder. So, yeah, I think I might need an ambulance after that. And I don't think Karine will be getting the car back from... So anyway, back to the studio. Well, that was almost certainly an adventure for me, and now something a little bit more down to earth. Have you ever wondered, gee, I don't know if I can afford one of these $1 million supercars like the adder we had on last week, or one of these $1 million sports cars like your Grottis and your Debauches. Well, I was tasked to find a cheap alternative. So we're here at Rockford Plaza to test this week's car. Now, if you're looking for a cheap sports car, well, in this economy, cheap, then you can look no further than this, the Ocelot F620. Now, for a low price especially compared to the higher end super sports cars. And it is a low price, $80,000. That may be an illegal U-turn, but who cares? This is a perfect, cheap but good looking sports car. So you just cruise around town in. And again, thanks to the producers, we can have a look at the interior on my handy little camera. You see the radio. It's the most important part of the car, if we're honest. It's a perfect car to drive towards a Los Santos sunset in. Stuck behind that Feltzer. So, quick numbers on this car. $80,000. Almost 8 seconds. 0 to 60. So that's essentially $10,000 a second to get to 0 to 60. With its inline 4 turbocharged engine. Rear wheel drive. I have no idea what that guy's doing, but it's a new one. Let's sort of ride up here. I'm a little uncomfortable there. And as well, this car will fit in almost anywhere. See how it just blends in here? So it blends in the lower end of the high price areas, as well as fitting in nicely in the city. But what we really want to see is this car with a little bit of power in it. So let's get out to the city for now. Freeway entrance down there, freeway entrance down there. Yeah, we'll take this way. Oh, that guy driving like a moron. So here we go, let's get her on the freeway. Got on that inline 4 engine. Feel it gain up to 100 miles an hour. Well, close, I think we've hit 90. Oh, that bump spikes at over 100. This does feel good to drive. Now let's get some open space so we can find out how she corners. But I would highly recommend this car if you're looking for a cheap alternative to say your Rapid GTs, well, even your Grottis. Ocelot. definitely make it happen. So, cheap, fast, corner as well. But let's find out what it can do around our track. It's now time to pass it over to our tame racing driver, the cog. Now the cog and the wheel, the F620 rocking out till we built this city. And off the line it goes into turn 1. Through 2, this is going to be on the higher end of the leaderboard. A little bit of a couple of slides there through the follow through. A little bit of cog vision heading to Anton deck. She now goes through Ant, enters deck, down to the hairpin. So the second of the 2 hairpins, and now down to the far left. Through the puddle that never dries. Little twitch as he got it on the grass a little there. And down to the final couple of corners. And across the line. So the Ocelot F620 did it in 1 minute 24.8. Which means it's slower than the Korean Sultan. But again, it's not always about speed. It almost certainly is. Almost definitely an alternative to your modern day supercars and sports cars. And on that pipe bomb we end tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you all next week.